location. One second. Say hi to him.
Hey, good morning, everybody. We are in Newburgh, Maine, and sitting on my mother's back deck with all the fall colors behind us starting to develop.
Yeah, well, pretty well developed. It's pretty much there.
Well, there you go.
I think we're just passing the peak of season, actually. But it's gorgeous out here. And I was trying to, I gotta figure out how to pin a comment.
I know how to do it. It's just it's really hard to see right here.
Yeah,
now
it's hard to see
outside.
We have kind of the soft opening of our Shopify merch table. We've got Cockpit Coffee mugs for sale, and by next week we should have them so you can actually see them. And we'll figure out how to put a link up at that point.
And we are live on Facebook and YouTube, right?
Yeah, Facebook and YouTube.
Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
So this backyard that you can't really see the yard that well in the shot, but basically between where you see the white fence and the trees is a huge backyard, and that's where I grew up. My parents used to have a little fenced-in area for me. I mean, it was really more for the dog, but it also corralled me when I was really young and a toddler. And we had a Airedale named He-She who was pretty big, and those dogs are known for being kind of nanny dogs, and they specifically got that dog to protect my mom while my dad was traveling working, and because the dog would essentially herd me. So if mom was away for a few minutes and I was a toddler, the dog would literally herd me like a sheep to make sure that I didn't get in trouble.
Actually sounds really awful.
Really what?
Awful.
Why?
Oh, who's gonna take care of Allison?
Well, no, it wasn't like that. It's like,
set her aside, the fucking dog will take care of her.
oh my God. In a fenced-in area.
That's the way I do it.
Every mother has to pee. That's all I'm saying.
That's the
Every
way I
mother
would
has
do
to go
it.
pee at some point.
If I had kids again, I would just set them, because it doesn't matter. They're just gonna grow up to be whatever they're gonna be. So just set them out in the backyard with a friggin' dog, Saint Bernard or whatever.
Oh yeah. Remember when Parker was like, I think about 4 when we moved into the new house. Maybe no, I don't think he was quite 5. I gotta look back at the timeline. Anyway, he was young enough that he wasn't in school yet, and I remember you'd be at work or something, and I'd go to the bathroom, and I couldn't be gone 10 seconds. Allison, what are you doing? What are you doing? Knocking on the door, and just like, no, there's no such thing as bathroom time. I'll be out in a second. Allison.
All right. You know, the neighbors' dogs chiming in. Probably taking care of kids over there. Run a daycare.
Probably.
We actually met them. They're nice people.
Really nice, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom has really nice neighbors right now.
Yeah, people across the street are cool, and
She's never had bad neighbors. I don't think ever. But yeah, the people next door, the guys.
That will say
No, she's never had awful neighbors. She's had less polite and more polite, but these folks are really cool. Guys from Scotland, folks across the street. Bought my cousin's house, Amos, that we talk about sometimes, and they're wicked cool and renovating the whole property.
They have a kid
who's into music.
Yeah.
And the father plays. The father's playing in bands. And
it's convenient because the dog's next door babies get it. All right, it's time.
We're not doing that song.
Time for our show where we sing our extremely well-crafted, well-planned theme song, which we're definitely not just making up on the spot. And sing along if you know the words. When you wake up in the morning, to get on your way.
Okay. There's lots of people we need to see. I lost it.
because they need to start their day.
Oh, there you go.
With Cockpit Coffee. Cockpit Coffee. Cockpit Coffee to yeah, so that's what you get for your money on this
I
one.
think last week's was a little better.
Last week's was all right. Yeah.
The great thing is after we've done like 20 of them, we can do like clips from them.
Yeah.
And, you know, you get to see them again.
That was our extremely well crafted theme song that we definitely did not make up on the spot.
No, definitely not.
So, and definitely enjoy. Yeah, we got to figure out how to get on. We figure out how to get online here so we can like look at people. I don't think I brought the iPhone with me.
iPad. No, I have my phone.
Oh, I did.
I have my phone, and you get the Wi-Fi going. So
There's only so much that Wi-Fi is going to handle.
yeah, I kind of wish I'd gone in and gotten whatever new password there is. I tried to use the password that works for my parents' house, and we're on their back deck, and it didn't work. I'm like, oh shoot! And then we were out of time. So we're on Galen's hotspot. So we might not do a super long cockpit coffee today.
Maybe might get choppy here once we.
Yeah, well, let's not all look. I won't look.
Well, we both have to look. So okay, I'll get on and I'll look on both. I'll look on both.
Oh, so you want me to look at YouTube and you'll look at
Yeah,
Facebook
I'll,
or vice versa?
like I said, I'll look at both.
Okay.
As soon as I get on Wi-Fi.
So the place that we're staying is, well, we're staying at my mom's house, and but the actual part of the house that we're in doesn't have Wi-Fi. It doesn't reach that far, and we were going to get an extender when we stayed up here in the summertime, but we both had hotspots on our phone, and we both had phone service, and so it just wasn't really an issue. We just used our phone service for almost everything. But I had a fun thing happen yesterday. So I went to do laundry in my mom's area, and she and I were talking, and I had set my phone on top of the laundry because my hands were full because I also had a cup of coffee. And without even thinking, when I finally went into the laundry room and put the laundry in, phone went in the laundry as well. So I do not have a phone right now. My phone died a horrible, very soggy death. Lost a lot of pictures and files and videos, and I cried. And I'm not happy about it at all, but it'll be fine. It's fine. The good thing is we were already planning on converting me over to mother's old phone because she upgraded. So I had moved a few things over. I moved my contacts over and a couple things like that. So if you try to call me, if you know me that well and you try to call me, I'm not going to answer it now. So we're waiting for that to be unlocked so that I can put service on that phone. But I was very sad. Very, very sad.
Okay, Martha's on. She's like 50 feet from us. Oh, the comments. Geez, the comments just disappear on this. So you're on the back. You're on the deck. I'm the care dog now.
You're the care dog? What's
Yeah.
that mean?
Remember the beginning of the show? We talked about the dogs.
Oh, you're the care dog.
Yeah. Oh, comments just keep disappearing. Are you home, Brenda?
Yes, I am, Brenda. Yep, we got here on Friday, and we're here for about a week. I think we're probably going to leave her on Sunday or Monday of the next week. So we're here for about 9 days.
Yeah, we've got property thing I'm dealing with. Getting that all taken care of, squared away, and a couple of the small things we just needed to. It was just easier for us to come up and deal with it. So we're up here for like a week. So
Yeah.
and we didn't really have a plan or know when that was happening. Here we are.
There were some certain dates that we weren't the ones choosing, and we just had to kind of wait and see when it was going to happen.
There
we found
we
out
are.
and said, okay, we're going to
People
Maine.
were talking on the YouTube, which What did I do? You ever see what I do with my glass?
Yeah. Oh no, not the ones on.
Not the ones on my knee.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, something in here that feels like glass. All right, so we'll get our shit together eventually. Bill Davis, great theme song. Yeah, played every week. What's with all the clothes? Looks cold up there.
It's actually not too bad, but I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt with a sweatshirt over it and jogger pants that are fleece lined, so I'm set up. It's like 52.
Mike says, "Morning bums, on our way to the Band of Oz concert." He says, "Our song last week." So we'll have to have, after a few
Maybe we're
weeks,
better when people are there.
we'll have to have a vote as to which of our well-crafted
I like that.
theme songs that we definitely didn't make up are best.
Oh my god.
And it looks like we're like glitching already. Yeah, hopefully it's not too glitchy for you guys. We'll try to keep that to a minimum. I'm looking at two streams here on the same device.
In case we do wind up having to get off and get back on, Mom, we tried to use the password. We thought everything was on. We were hoping from the back deck it would come through, and it does look like it's strong enough on the deck. But the password did not work. So if you have another password, please send it a messenger to Galen. Thank you.
Tammy Bishop says good.
Good morning, Tammy. I still have your plastic dish. I need to get your plastic dish back to you.
Nancy.
The salmon dish.
Nancy's there.
Which Nancy?
Nancy, I own a boat and sail around.
Oh, cool. Yeah, actually, I owns a boat.
Oh, okay.
It makes it confusing. But we met through Todd.
Yes.
Well, actually, we didn't meet him.
No,
meet her
we
through
didn't.
Todd. We met her separately from that, but then they were friends. That was weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
But awesome. And not that surprising in the sailing community. Like, oh, you know other people that are really close to us. Cool.
And I hope you're recovering well, Nancy.
Absolutely. We think of you often.
Yeah, Tammy Bishop. So yeah, yes, caught up there. I see other people commenting, but.
And Brenda, we are headed your way this week, briefly.
Yeah.
So let's connect after this. Yeah.
Oh, the coffee got cold really quick.
Oh my god, it did. Like
Really quick.
I poured it right before I poured a half cup in right before I came out, and I was like, oh good, that'll be nice and warm for a moment.
Yeah.
Because it's Maine.
Yeah.
It's really not that bad out. It's sunny. In the sunshine, it's definitely not cold. And I'm not feeling cold in here.
Yeah, the connection is choppy on YouTube.
Bummer. Well, you can always, if you're on YouTube and it's choppy, go over to Facebook. It might not be so bad.
Yeah.
And then you get us vertically. You get us hot dog on Facebook, and you get us hamburger on YouTube. So it depends on how much and what part of us you want to see.
Yeah. What? Yeah. These Whitings are like I totally blanked on your last name. I know who you were. I just didn't blank on your last name for some reason.
And we also have Nancy Riella, who we hung out with in Bellhaven.
Oh yeah. Right,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she's been doing a whole bunch of travel.
I can't remember shit anymore. So last night we did a fun thing. We went to see The Turn of the Screw at Penobscot Theater. It was opening night. We just happened to be here, and I'm like, we got to go see this because our friend Ben Lehman was in it. And if you don't know the play Turn of the Screw, it's like a lighthearted comedy. It's really fun. But Ben Lehman is just friggin' absolute. It's a two-person show. It's him and a
83-minute two-person show with no intermission.
yeah, and a young lady. And so I mean that's a lot of shit to remember. You know, it isn't like a musical where it's like it breaks up or anything. It's just constant dialogue all the time.
There's no pee break.
And it's
No getting a glass of water. They were on. I think Ben left stage, but he was right in the wings doing sound effects. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he was barely off stage at all, and when he was right there.
I love that they put that old school kind of vibe to it. Like he was actually like reading. Well, not reading because he wasn't reading, but it was like it's kind of like the joke when you have a read through of a play and you have somebody who doesn't know what the hell they're doing, and and they're reading through the play, and it has the stage direction that's in italics, but they read the stage direction. Boom, creek. You hear a bird, you know?
Yes.
They say, but Ben was like kind of doing
Kind of
that,
delivering it that way for that stuff.
and
Purposefully.
but he was, yeah. But the way the play is set up, he's kind of like the narrator, but not the narrator.
He plays multiple characters.
And plays multiple characters.
But doesn't change or anything.
He is basically support for. So the play revolves around this woman who's the governess of the this kids. It's like a spooky psychological thriller kind of thing. It's right up Ben's alley.
Oh, totally. Yeah. It's and he played as he said, he played multiple characters, and you knew the character was switching by his entire body language and whole demeanor, and like he'd switch from being this old crusty mansion owner to being a 10-year-old boy, like it's swinging around and like acting like a child. And to have that kind of acting chops, to be able to, I don't actually know how old Ben is, but he's probably in his 40s.
Yeah.
And he to be able to switch in and out of those roles just like that, and have the audience know once you've seen that character come through once, just language, you know which one's coming through.
You can
now.
change the body language.
Yeah.
And it's like
It's masterful.
Yeah, he's brilliant. He's just a brilliant guy.
Yes, he is.
Sorry about all the traffic.
Really loud today.
Nancy says the nice colors here, but they haven't reached Michigan yet. So, and Mike says connecting on Facebook is much better. So, if you're all tired of seeing us being glitchy on YouTube, head on over to Facebook. We're doing the same exact thing, but we're doing it hot dog style. So, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see it like fading out and glitching out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It's just that's what we got today.
Ooh, something just occurred to me.
What's that?
You were going to record a song for Ginny on the uke, and we forgot and didn't get it done before we left Maine. We can do it now.
Yeah, we're not gonna do it right now.
Well, I don't
That's a
mean right
special
this
thing,
minute.
but yeah. Yeah, I will do that. Thank you. I'm just swipe left and right to see anything.
That's weird.
Here, it's yours now.
Okay.
Tired to deal with it. All right, so yeah, what else happened? We went to the play. You dropped your phone in the laundry.
Oh, let's not talk about that again for a second.
Oh, the ride up.
Oh.
Yeah. Pixie came with us. And he wasn't quite as psyched to be in the car this time.
Yeah, it was kind of surprising because he's been so good. He's been so relaxed the last couple of
He
times.
did a bit of meowing and carried on a little bit. It wasn't as bad as he'd been in the past. And he's not being bad, he's just being, frightened. But we had to do is we had to bring him down and stick him in the passenger side, and he was happy to be there. But he didn't want to be in the back seat by himself. So we got him squared away eventually. The ride up sucked because we didn't plan it well. We didn't get out of Wrightsville Beach until like noon, and then it was we hit construction and rush hour traffic in DC. There was a lot of like one, 4 lanes down to 1 lane. Like a lot of that, not just like it happened a couple times. Like a significant portion of our travel time was spent in 1 lane on the highway, which is meant to be for heavy traffic going.
So many trucks.
Between 5 and 30 miles an hour. So we did not make great time, and we didn't get here till like 7 in the morning.
We were very tired.
Yeah,
That wasn't really enjoyable. Yeah, and plus just No, he just wasn't feeling it this time. Even when we got to the office, or to my mom's house, we were just, I don't know, just wasn't. Last time he got here, he was like, "Oh, I know this place. I recognize it. Yeehaw!" And now, he walks in and he's like, I don't know about this place. But he's getting older, All good stuff. Big City DJ'd a party last night, and it was super fun with good people.
Yeah, he said sinners and saints. I know which one you were.
And Bill Davis says the club was, the comments just won't stay up long enough to even read them. What the heck? He was at the Island Men's Backyard Barbecue Cook-Off yesterday. Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else did we do this week? Aside from some of the stuff that we just had to do for the whole reason we came up.
I don't know.
Friday night we went to your favorite restaurant at dinner.
What's my favorite restaurant?
Oriental.
It's not my favorite restaurant
okay.
by any stretch of the imagination. I do enjoy going there.
He always likes the point of going there when we're home.
I just want Chinese food. OJ's is fine. It's hit or miss, really. But that's where you like to go. So I want Chinese food. So we went to one of our favorite restaurants, 2 Feet last night.
Yes.
And so I walked in there and we're like, "What do you got?" And he goes, "I like that." And usually they have great food and they have like a whole menu, but he was like, "Well, I got this like one last piece of like lasagna." He goes, "I don't know what I'm gonna do with it." And he goes, "I'm probably just gonna like put a bunch of cheese on it, microwave it, put it in the air fryer, and I'm like, "Fucking go for it, man!" And he made me this gigantic plate of lasagna. And like in the like when you get pan lasagna, that corner crusty piece that everybody wants, the whole plate was that corner crusty piece. Because he like threw it in like the air fryer and just like destroyed the top of it, so the cheese was like all crusty. It was, oh my god, it was so good.
And he came over and he these people really well. They're really good friends of ours. So he came over and he stuck a fork in the dish for you, but he stuck it in like the one little tiny area that was more soft and didn't have the hardened cheese on it. He's like, "I didn't want to break your cheese." Yeah. That's the job. You get to break your own cheese.
Break the cheese.
So we didn't even think. I thought I was actually borrowed some pasta from Mom yesterday because I was thinking by the time we got out of the plane, it was the opening night party right afterward, and I'm like, by the time we finish that, we're not going to be able to get in any place because everything in Maine closes down after 9. It seems like. But it was still open when we got done, so we went over and had dinner, and then I got a message from my friend Melanie, who some of you heard us talk about, that recently moved down from Maine to Raleigh, and we drove down in her car when we went back last time. Melanie was in downtown Bangor. And so she's like, "Are you guys down here? You want to catch up?" So she wound up coming over with a friend to 2 Feet, and I got to see her last night. And the same guy that did that took care of Galen with his lasagna. Galen had like a couple pieces of little crusty, yummy looking garlic bread. And I said, "Could I be able to have that with my peanut noodles?" And he's like, "I've got a whole like loaf that I'm going to have to throw away if I don't use tonight. So I got you. Don't worry about me." And we love these people. And so Melanie showed up, and Zach from 2 Feet comes over with a whole plate of garlic bread for the table that they did not charge us for. So just good people. We like going there. Come on, you can do it. Bill says Pickles is a boat cat, doesn't like it when we make him leave. You are not wrong. You are absolutely correct.
He loves that boat, man. He loves being on that boat. As soon as we get him back, he always, he is so happy. He was so confused up here. He's like, "Why in the fuck are we back here?
You could tell he was. He
Yeah.
was, I don't understand. Didn't we just leave here?
We just
Like,
left
yeah.
it. Why are we back? We made it. We made it home. Why are we back?
Ooh, beer on it. Bill said that breaking the cheese is better than cutting the cheese, and he said, "I hope your return trip is better."
I think it will be because we'll have to plan it out. The funny thing is, we plan out, like, we're used to planning out everything we do as far as moving. On the boat, everything is very, very meticulously planned out. So when my mentality is when I get in a car, that's the easy button, and we just get in the car and drive, and it shouldn't be something I have to deal with. But case when you're driving for 1,000 miles or more, you need to really kind of plan that shit out, and I haven't, so it just bit us in the ass this time. And also, geez, how much construction? And I get it, people are, they need to get it done before they can't do it anymore this year because the cold. So.
Yeah, and we don't. Until you mentioned that the other day, I didn't really think about it, but we do. When we're underway, like the bridge is going to open at this time, so we need to move at this time so that we're not waiting for the bridge, and all those little details.
And the current's going to add a knot.
Exactly.
Or take away a knot, and the wind's going to do this and that and the other thing, and we got to be careful in here, and the depth. We can't go through this area because the depth isn't going to be enough for our boat, and until it's so long, low tide. I mean, it's like all of this shit that we think about. But
why is that any different?
When we get in the car, it's kind of like, well, I mean, because it is different. Because we're used to going. If we're going like an hour, like if we go down to Portland, we don't have to sit there and be like, oh, when are we leaving? It's kind of like, okay, we get in the car, we know 2 hours roughly later we're going to be in Portland. It's pretty easy, but and even now with the GPS too, GPS will be like, yeah, routing you through a bad traffic area, and it's like, okay, but yeah, so but when you're doing a long stretch, you got to plan it out.
Yes, because just like we need to think about things like what time is the worst traffic in Washington, D.C., the same way we would about a bridge or one of those other reasons we wouldn't want to hit those areas at that time. So we'll do that on the way back, and it'll be a lot easier. Yeah, weirdly, the universe worked it out so that, Melanie and her husband were moving right when we were heading back to North Carolina, and they were moving to North Carolina. And now she's up here, and she's like, when are you guys leaving? And I said, oh, around this time. And she's like, me too. Yep.
Yeah, it's cool hanging out with her.
It's always cool hanging out with her.
We should rent an RV and go back down all together.
That would be fun. She would hate that. They have an RV, but she really doesn't enjoy driving it. But they generally have 3 dogs with them. And she said, that RV is a great size if you didn't have 3 dogs.
It's a perfect size for us.
Oh yeah, big time, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a 20-something foot, Class C kind of affair. It's a really nice one too. It's got the diesel engine with the Mercedes-Benz chassis. It's really ticks all the bells and whistles that I would look for in a motorhome, that's for sure.
Mike says singing on the road again and asking if we were there yet. And bear with me because I have to get out every time I read a comment. Becky Briggs is on. Good morning, Becky.
Hey, Becky. She'd
like to see us before we head back.
Yeah, we'll see. We just happened to run into Joe at the airport while we were dropping off the car and snagged him for breakfast.
Yeah, you jumped the heck out of him.
Took us out to breakfast. But yeah, but it's funny. We was going to drop him off, and I'm like, pick her up. Sorry. And I went to the airport, and I'm like, I bet Joe's gonna be here. And I turned the corner, and sure enough, it was an A&M taxi, and I'm like, okay. So I just pull up beside him and roll down the window. He was dropping off a client. Oh, and he turns around and he's like,
You guys just left.
yeah.
Yeah. And let's see. Bill says road construction is usually less on Sundays, so think about that coming back. Traffic may be more.
Good point. Good point. And
Yeah.
that might be about when we don't even know when we're going back. We don't know anything.
There's something wonderful about having that kind of freedom and being able to just be like, I don't know when we're going back. We'll rent a car for the day that we feel like coming back. And we have amazing friends keeping an eye on the boat. Mike Canby's all over it, making sure Molly's safe. We've got Pickles. We could have left Pickles with Canby. I almost kind of
Totally could have.
Almost kind of wish we had.
He's been a little needy lately, so I'm kind of glad he's with us.
It was actually kind of a hard decision. I'm like, is it better if we just let him stay here and be happy here? Or is it better for him to be with us, but we displace him again?
If I'd known he wouldn't have liked the car ride up, because the last 2 or 3 car rides he took, he was fine.
Yeah.
If I'd known he wouldn't have liked the car ride, I probably would have left him down there with Mike. But he was fine those times, and he's been very kind of clingy.
And he did get better on the car ride eventually.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he wasn't awful.
But it took quite a few hours for him to settle down.
Yeah, and he wasn't like, he only did like one little panting incident where he was just a little stressed. But once we threw him between, down on the thing, oh my God, the car mat. Once we threw him down there, he was fine. The car mat, though, when we got done, I had to take duct tape, and it was nothing but cat fur. It was like Velcroed on it. It was just like, oh my God, it was so bad.
We had a blanket all over the back seat, and we used those little disposable bee boxes. We had that on the floor of the back seat. He's used to that. He found that real quick. We had his dishes there with a little bit of water and food. So he was all set up in the back seat. Would not go lie down in the back seat for some reason. It was like it was lava. He just wouldn't go over. He was actually avoiding it. At one point he went over and laid down in his box. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And so I picked him up and I actually put him on the floor between my feet, because the last 2 car rides he spent a lot of time there. And then once he was there, he was fine. But I had to physically, he wasn't very happy with me. He was like, pull him and, put him on the floor, my feet, and then he was fine.
So after this, we're going to go down to, and if you're in the area, please join us. We're going to go down to John Patterson's and grab some banh mi sandwiches.
Yeah.
Down at the Hot Choy pop-up in Winterport. So if you, we've got to keep an eye on the time.
He goes till 3, so I think
he goes till 3. Yeah. Very good.
Yeah, he does these banh mi sandwiches.
We almost did this down there.
Yeah, I just didn't know if he's kind of a shy guy, and I didn't want to put him in that position.
He's a performer, though.
He is, but I didn't,
I just didn't want to invade his, because that's also like his personal space.
Yeah, it's at his house.
Yeah,
so it's
But he sits up in the driveway and just pumps out banh mi sandwiches. And if you don't know what that is, it's a Korean sandwich. You can have a variety of proteins in it. Like he has usually jerk chicken, carnitas. He has a wonderful tofu, 5-spice tofu that he makes. Well, he doesn't make the tofu, but he spices it himself and
it's the best
marinates.
tofu I've ever had.
It's exceptional.
Actually.
Everything is.
And it's locally sourced. He buys it from like a Maine company that
cool.
processes it. Yeah.
And it's all fresh stuff, and he builds them right there and does it. And he has like this Korean pork for like an upcharge you can get, and he has a breakfast banh mi too, which is nice.
Yeah, and he has his own line of hot sauces called Hot Choy, and you can buy them online. And we some back for Sharon Hamby because she likes hot sauces. But his mango hot sauce is my favorite.
The mango is great. The chipotle one is my favorite, my go-to. He has like a blueberry one. He's like 4 varying degrees of burn your face off.
He's such an interesting cat, though. I mean,
okay, he's a very interesting cat.
He plays trumpet and keyboard. He's in a kind of a
funk band right now.
Lucky Stars. He's in a band called Lucky Stars with Mike Billings, and one of the most unique bands you'll ever see.
It's very fusion, jazz, funk.
Yeah, P-Funk.
We've posted some clips of them before.
Yeah, and they do like a lot of stuff. And Mike Billings he's a lobsterman in the area, but he's also like a very fine musician, and he plays this crazy 8-string thing that he had custom made.
It's
And
gigantic.
he just dreamed up this thing. It was kind of like, and paid a lot of money to have a local, very well-known luthier make the thing for him, and just hoping, I guess, he would be able to learn how to play. And he didn't know how to, and because the instrument doesn't exist. I mean, how did he know he was going to be able to play it and that it would be his thing? But he just had this vision and he just went for it, and man, he kills that thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's 3 bass strings on top and 5 guitar strings underneath that, and he plays like the bass with his thumb, and the guitars would be apart with his fingers, and
It's crazy.
and he has like a looper, and
And this is a guy that, to my knowledge, I don't think he reads music. I know he told us in the past that he didn't.
no, he doesn't read music,
You
but
know.
he can hear things that most people can't.
Just so much natural talent.
Oh, he's incredible. He's just absolutely incredible. But anyways, yeah. If you ever get a chance to like check them out online or see them in person, Lucky Stars. And we say he plays trumpet in that band. He plays trumpet and keys. John does. But it's like really kind of funky and out there because he has a lot of like effects that he uses, and
It's almost like also being a bit of a DJ at the same time. It's some of those same sort of skills,
Yeah.
the way he does it. It's very
it's
interesting.
really cool, man. You really check him out if you can.
Yeah, John also spent, I don't know if he still does it, but for years during COVID, he started doing all sorts of dance mixes with all these AI created videos that incorporated
Like
his
early.
Siamese cat. Is an obsession
Videos,
of
yeah.
his. And I mean, it was just,
Yuki.
it was very trippy and very awesome.
Oh man, he would go off on these things that was just yeah, the trippy is the word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike said if
Very
we had,
very polyrhythmic.
yes, Mike said that if we had left Pickles, he would have stayed on the boat with Pickles. I appreciate that. I wouldn't have wanted to disrupt your life that significantly, but I do appreciate that. I'm just glad he was still well enough that we could bring him with us. Oh, David Duncan is on. I hope you're still on, Dave, because I just found the comment back a little ways. Dave and Beth, we were just talking about you guys last night because we were at the
Yeah.
stage door where you met us the last time that we were up. And we're like, never made it down to the Duncan's
Yeah,
house
we-
and see the
We
renovations.
want to see the renovation.
And we weren't sure when we were coming back. We knew it would be sometime this fall, but we didn't know until we had some official dates from people on things. But yeah, maybe this coming week, I don't know what you guys have going on, but maybe we'll take a little ride down to Bucksport. That would be pretty cool.
Get a pretty, yeah. We have a few days. We're packed, but I don't even know what we're doing yet. So at some point I got to take a bunch of stuff and put it in a storage area, and I got to get a storage area before I do that.
And we need something that can transport all those things. We
Yeah,
have none of those things.
yeah. We got a motorcycle to take care of, and
Big gun cabinet.
yeah, but that's nothing to worry about today. It's Sunday.
It's
Can't do
Sunday.
anything about it.
Can't do anything. Yep. And next Saturday, we get to take our granddaughter birthday shopping in person. I'm very
Yeah,
excited
that's gonna
about
be
that.
fun.
We originally thought we might do it before Cockpit Coffee this morning. It was kind of a crazy weekend with kiddo birthday parties, her with all of her friends and stuff. And
Yeah.
I didn't want them to feel like they needed to do so much in one weekend.
Row.
Row. Our granddaughter Rowan. Yep, we're gonna take her on a Walmart shopping spree next Saturday. And that will be super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so David or Beth, if you're on, shoot us a PM on Messenger. Let us know if you want to connect while we're, no pressure if you guys have a busy week. We'll be up again. We're going to keep coming up. We got a lot of stuff going on with family and just we like coming up a little bit more often now. So if it doesn't work out this trip, we'll make it work next trip. But that would be fun. Yeah, that little thing sounds pretty good. That Fender ukulele.
I went in to buy that garage again. Randy wasn't there. Last time I went in to buy, he was did a pirate festival.
That's right.
Should have asked him what he was doing today.
You should have messaged him and said, you know, hey, we stopped by. I don't think he was closed on Saturdays last time.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't want to plug in. Take his time off.
I'd message him though because we might not be able to go on Monday, and
He
you're gonna be some disappointed if that gets sold on this day, first day back, and we weren't there.
he worked like Jesus Christ this thing. Tuner's not working.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Mom.
Cold is affecting, so you don't have to be silent.
I didn't want to make sure you didn't.
Everybody
hear
be
that.
quiet. Stare at me.
Look at new shoes. That was exciting.
It wasn't exciting.
I thought you were
Glad to
excited
have
about
them.
it. You got Hey Dudes. He's worked some for a while. They were on. If anybody is like into Hey Dudes, they're on special on Amazon. For
Certain colors.
yeah, for like they're normally like $80, and they were on sale for like around 35. So I'm like, hey, this is. I'm like, do you like that color? Because that color's on sale. They seem to be popular among our boating friends. Oh, Christina's on.
Oh, hey, Christina.
Burr, crispy fall morning. Yes, ma'am, it is. For sure. I keep getting notifications that Hamby is watching. So he must just be turning us off, turning us on, and turning us off, and turning it off.
Oh, we went to memorial for Captain Jim.
Oh, yeah.
Who a gentleman who passed away at the docks we were on. They had a memorial. His, I believe his niece came up, and they had like pictures and all this stuff, and they had like a big spread of food, and it was like a really nice thing. Send him on his way, and
People told stories.
yeah, it was it's really cool. So yeah, so Captain Jim.
Yep.
Yeah, he moved aboard a boat on our dock, right at the front of the docks.
You're just a few down, a few slips from us.
Kristen Marie. Very unique boat.
I'm sure it was absolutely beautiful when it was all.
Cutter rig with a self-tailer, self-tacking rig on the Yankee. But the deck didn't have gunnels. The deck just went all the way over, which I thought was. I always thought, why don't they ever do that? Because you're just walking on the deck. It's the same as walking on the gunnels, and it's even. You just have to step up a little higher to get there, and that's what they did with this boat. And the deck, the cabin top was actually went all the way over to the the side of the hull, and then it went down. But the front, the cabin stopped in front, and then it kind of had like a little well that was the on the bow where the anchor and the self tacker rig was and everything. And so yeah, it's really cool kind of setup. He hadn't had it out in a long time, but they had some pictures of him taking it out. So that was nice to see the boat actually out on the water, sailing.
Because he's been in that marina for like 30 years, so people there know him really well if they've been there for a while. And those 30 years of that boat, you probably used to take it out a lot more than you did in the more recent years. But we had met him 2 years ago when we were in North Carolina, and visited with him a little bit last year when we came back, and weren't close to him, but knew him well enough to say hi, and definitely wanted to support our other friends that were closer to him there at the marina. So thanks for including us. Mike said thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told the story at the thing last when we came back last year. He saw me and I reintroduced myself and reminded him what boat we were on, and he's like, "You guys were here before." And I'm like, "Yes, we were." He's like, "You still with that long-haired guy?"
Yep.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am.
What time is it?
It is 11:47.
11:47. All right.
Oh, and Mike says he never saw that boat move the whole 30 years it was there. Wow. And sometimes people do that. Sometimes people just live on boats at a marina. It's an apartment. Oh, and we also, sorry, go ahead.
No.
We also connected this week with a couple that just started their journey from Maine, heading down toward the south. And I had interacted with them once before, and they wound up buying a boat up here. These people had hitchhiked from Oregon
Yeah.
and come to Maine to buy a boat cheap and then take it south. And they bought
cheap boat they bought didn't have an engine in it, so they're sailing it south. And
now.
so yeah, so we're gonna connect with them and tell them the different places that we've been, and what might be easy to get in and out of sailing, what might not be.
Which inlets we really would not recommend going in with an engine.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem is when you get down. Well, they're not going. They're only going to Annapolis. But they're once they get past New England, it's dealing with inlets.
Yeah.
And especially they're. I mean, if I was doing it, I'm not going to tell them what to do.
Oh God, no.
But I hate that. It's like, oh, you need to do this. Fuck you. I don't know them. I don't know the boat. But I'll tell you what I would do on my boat is I would definitely wait for a weather window in Block Island and just sail straight to Lewis, and then go up the. Then I'd go back. I would go back out and up the Chesapeake.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would
do the C&D.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't go up the Delaware River without an engine.
Yeah.
Because you can't. It takes about 20 hours to go from Lewis up to the C&D Canal up the Delaware River, and the current's gonna switch on you in the middle of that. So you don't have an engine, and the wind's not really going exactly
There's not
as
a lot of.
you're just not gonna get up
There's not
there.
a lot of places to stop.
Also, by the way, that whole stretch that he just said he would do on the outside is avoiding Cape May.
Yeah, well, I don't. Yeah, we've been in Cape May without an engine.
Mm-hmm.
You could get towed out of it. I mean, you could sail out of it. I mean, we could have, but you see that, and it's kind of like, well, why didn't you just sail out and if you've never sailed in 30-degree weather, try it sometime, because it's not just like, oh, I'm a little cold. It's its own thing. It's like David S. Pumpkins. It's its own thing, man.
Wow, that was an obscure reference.
David S.
Wow.
Oh, it's spooky time, man. David S. Pumpkins. I'm my own thing, man.
Oh my God.
And what about the skeletons? We're part of it.
Look it up. You'll find it.
I think they did a David S. Pumpkins on
Oh my
the opener for the season. I've got to check it.
This season?
I think they did.
Oh my God.
I think they did. I got to check it out.
We're talking about SNL, if you don't know.
Yeah, not SNL. So the Ukulele Russ is in town.
Oh, did you find out?
He's up here somewhere.
Oh, let's find
He's
out where
probably
he is.
in mid Maine down in. I think he's in Scow Vegas.
Oh.
That
Mhm.
yeah, that's where he hangs out. He doesn't usually do gigs when he's up here, but
I feel like the people of Maine won't really understand Russ.
it's so weird that we go, like, we meet up with him in Florida and hang out in Florida, but it's like, but we are like weirdly up here when he's up here, like more than a couple.
Oh yeah, it's happened. It's happened
Yeah,
multiple times.
and it's we never see him up here. But I think when he's up here, it's like family time, and
Yeah,
he's
I think
hanging
you're
out
right.
with all his peers. He actually lives in Alaska, but he is from here, from Skowhegan sort of area. I don't know.
But I think he said he's about ready to not live in Alaska. Like he might spend a lot more time down in Florida.
I don't know. He grew up with Riff, right?
Yeah, they went
Yeah.
to the same high school, Johnson. Our other
Riff.
musician friend.
Who just had a birthday.
That's right. Yeah, the day we arrived, actually. We need to look at Riff's schedule and see if we can catch one of his gigs before we go. Oh, let's see. Oh, it went away completely. Oh,
Should play a song on ukulele for Ukulele Russ.
you should.
Play this one I've been playing. It's yesterday morning they let me know you were gone. Suzanne plans gave me put an end to you. Walked out the sun. Woke up this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen sunny days I thought would never end. I seen lonely times I could not find a friend. Yeah, but I always thought I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. You need to see me through another day. Oh, my body's aching and my time is at hand. And I won't make it any other way. Oh, I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen sunny days I thought would never end. I seen lonely times I could not find a friend. Yeah, but I always thought I'd see you again. Been walking my mind to an easier time. My back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when that cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Oh, there's hours of time on the telephone line, talking about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and trees that's on the ground. Yeah, and I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen days I thought would never end. I seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. Yeah, but I always thought I'd see you, baby, one more time again. Always thought I'd see you again. Well, there's a few things coming my way this time around. Fire and rain.
Jazzy. Oh, let's see. We had a couple people comment right when you were starting. And Nancy says we're hardcore. And Bill said that's what Mark did when he worked for Amtrak and sorry, I can't get through Bill's comment before it disappears. That's what Mark did when he worked for Amtrak in DC. It was cheaper than renting an apartment. What's the latest on on the cat? The other cat.
We're gonna go see the cat. Cat has a couple issues, so we're gonna go see what those issues are and see if we're still interested in that situation. And let you know. We'll try to document that too. If people are interested in that, we should be posting stuff about that. The deal is we actually put an offer in on a catamaran. Was initially accepted. However, there were some issues that popped up at the yard. The yard manager noticed some issues with the keel, and let the owners know, who let us know. So we're going to go down. One of the reasons we came up is to go see this, what's going on with Keel.
If we're still interested.
And if we're still interested, because honestly, we're more looking for a naughty project. So,
Such a project, not a naughty project.
and a naughty, we're always looking for a naughty project, but no, and yeah, we're not looking for, we did a 3-year refit on Molly, and we got to experience that. So we have the t-shirt. Speaking of t-shirts, we have our kind of soft opening of our online merch table on Shopify.
And wait till you see the coffee cup.
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
The coffee mugs are insane. I can't, and that's all we have right now. But if you want to get some, I will.
Get you some.
I kind of wanted to put it up on the pin comment up on top of the chats, but I couldn't figure that out in time, and I couldn't really see much. But we'll figure that out, and keep watching. We'll post it up on our socials. But it's pretty epic. I'll give you a hint. It's all about pickles, and it's I can't wait I'm gonna order them here pretty soon. I'll order them today, so they'll get here so I can actually have it in hand. We can show you guys the next Cockpit Coffee.
The Vances just joined too. Good morning, Vances. Getting pretty excited for
Vances,
you.
yeah.
Pretty excited.
In the water. Hey, they've got an engine. So
Wait, he said, "Missed most of today. Sorry, we've been outfitting the boat." And that's what happened. It's just like we were just talking about. It's like it just consumed you.
The couple we were talking about that are sailing down without an engine, one of the things I wanted to ask them is, what do they have for a dinghy? Why aren't they hip towing?
Yeah.
Well, maybe they are, and they just haven't told us that.
No, they said they were completely dependent on the wind, and they were waiting for, like, they were trying to do short trips because they are sailing only.
Yeah, they were talking about getting. So they have like a rowboat? I mean, how are they getting to shore?
I don't know.
That's the question I want to ask.
I've told you everything I know so far.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they at least have a dinghy with them that they can row, so that they can.
Oh, they've got to have something.
Because otherwise,
they swimming ashore.
Because they're we won't get into too many details, but they're doing very short trips for the most part, as much as possible. So it's going to take them a while to get down.
Yeah. So having been in a similar situation where we're invested in, like,
we want to help.
as much as we can,
right? But also not assume that people want our advice. But I've engaged with them quite a bit online. I think they want to talk to us. They're like, yes, please give us recommendations of easy inlets and where the best places and what are some places we might not think of and
if they're
we
still
not
in the
want to go.
Portland, hey, if they're still in the Portland area, yeah, contact them. We might be able to take them ashore and get them to a grocery store if they need to provision.
I'm gonna guess that by Monday they're gonna be down below Kittery, but we can call.
We'll
we can check.
We'll see where
We
they're
can
at.
check.
The sun's about to blast us in the face. You can see
Oh, it is too.
top of my head. So we'll.
Oh, Steven says they have a dinghy for sale if they need one. What do you have for a dinghy, Steven, that you're getting rid of? And does it come with an engine?
Yeah. Although they're pretty far down. Yeah. They're not going that far down. That couple, they're only going to Annapolis.
But we have other friends that are crossing through where you guys are, so we can help put the word out too.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's for some reason we've got people that are going through there. Oh, Pat Hansen's on. Good morning, Pat. We're in Maine. We're in Newburgh, Pat. We're right on the back.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look very Florida or North Carolina in back of us.
Yep. Staying right at Mom's house. And Steven said it's the plastic 8-footer that we have along with a Nissan 3.5 two-stroke.
Okay.
Thank you. And they're in Belhaven, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Soon to head out, I imagine.
Yeah, they said going back to the Anchorage next week, and they'll be looking at taking off. They're on the dock right now, just doing
That's a
final
big
stuff.
move. That's almost a big move when you've been in a dock for a while, heading out to the Anchorage. And it's just,
It's right there.
it's like you can see it from where you are usually.
It's a great anchorage too. We've been in that anchorage.
We went through that in we spent the winter in Rhode Island, in Newport. That was a big deal. To move off the dock and get in the Anchorage finally
After 3 months of, in the middle of COVID.
So it was kind of like, yeah, it was even a bigger deal for us because that was the first time we had our engine on our dinghy. We rode the dinghy like ever all the time before that. We had never had the engine on the dinghy until we were in Newport, Rhode Island.
That's right, that's a pretty big area, and that would be a long row. We know people did it, but
yeah,
if you're out on the outer edges of that anchorage going into short case.
Well, could it get in? What was the name of that street? There was a street you could go in on, and that's where the Welcome Center was.
Wasn't it something like Elizabeth Street?
It was something like that. That was a little closer, but
it was the same street that was right next to the boating center that they opened specifically for cruisers, things like that. And I've heard from other people that it's really horrible now. I don't know what's going on with that, but
they fuck everything up for cruisers. I don't know why.
I'm like, what? Somebody said, "Oh yeah, they're not letting cruisers in there now," and I'm like, "Wasn't that the whole point?
It's kind of
you
the
opened
whole
that
point of
center?"
the thing. But that's just somebody said something on the internet.
True. True. Steven says, "Awesome. I'll ding too small for the 3 of us, including Hector." Oh yeah. Hector's not a small dog either. He's not huge, but he's big enough to take up some room. I'll send you some pictures later, he says.
Cool.
Hector. Get to see Hector.
Yep.
I don't know how Hector is with cats, but Pickles actually really loves dogs.
He doesn't really love dogs. He doesn't care about dogs at all.
They don't bother him.
Yeah.
He wants to meet, he wants to, he's like, "Oh, you, hey, yeah."
He wants to see what the hell's going on, and then he loves people.
Loves people.
Yeah, he always wants to be. As soon as he hears somebody come up to the boat, he's running out, meowing at them.
Yeah, just like a dog would go to the door. Most cats don't do that. Most cats are like, you have to go find them. Where's the cat? In the bedroom somewhere? Pickles is like, "Meow, meow,
Pickles.
meow."
Yeah, sorry, no pickle sightings today. I didn't want to bring him out in the cold, and so
He's doing okay.
no
but
pickles today.
We're babying him a little bit.
Well,
Just be gentle with him in his old age.
well, he's already confused enough. Like, why the hell am I here? And then we drag him outside for a while, and we have to corral him. You don't, you can't. It's not like we can just put him on the deck and he'll stay here. He'll go.
Yeah, or on my lap or something like that. The only time he will sit on our laps is in the car.
Yeah.
He wants to come up and sit. That was the first places I had that whole area for him to lie down in the back, and he came kind of freaked out. That's about the only time he wants to be in your lap. Pat Hansen said, "Oh wow, I miss seeing your mom. And she has neuropathy, but I have to keep getting back in. Sorry. Hopefully Diane Tadborn and I have been waiting to see your mom. Stephen, Diane is in Florida next week. Oh, good. I know that she would love a visit from you, for sure. Yeah. And we got to see a whole bunch of people at the theater last night when we went to the show, including Belinda, who's a woman that works, she volunteers at the theater, and she's eccentric and amazing and wonderful, and always has the most incredible costume jewelry that's vibrant and incredible. And she said, "The next time you're up, we need to do lunch." And I said, "I would love that." And she's a mother of a drummer friend of ours, and I didn't know they were related until the end of the trip last time. And Galen and then Tommy Libby mentioned something about, "That's Tid's mother," and I'm like, "What?" Yeah. But Belinda knew that I was worried about my mom the last day. She said, "How's your mom doing?" And I told her, and she said, "We need to do lunch." And I said, "My mom would love you." And she's like, "We're gonna go out and do a tea party for your mother. So look out, Mom. I'm bringing Belinda out for a tea party in January when I come back." She's a hoot. Steven said, what? I'm so sorry, I just started reading and it disappears. Oh, I think I got all of it. It just skipped around on. Yeah. So I think, anything else you guys want to know or cool things that you're doing this week?
Yeah, let's hear what's going on with you guys before we head out.
I'm back in Maine where my allergies are creepy again. My eyes are all itchy and my nose itches. I go down to Florida and they go away. The allergies just go away. It's crazy.
I'll be excited to be back in Florida. But and figure out what the hell is going on, what we're going to be doing for the next year.
People keep asking us, so where are you going to be at this time? Where are you going to be at that time? We have never been this loose in terms of we have no idea where we're going when.
No clue.
In my entire life than we are right now.
And it's all good.
It's all good.
It's not like, but it is kind of.
Things can change rapidly.
It is kind of like unsettling not knowing. But then again, you just got to think, oh, I guess it doesn't, you know.
And that's
how much does it really matter?
It doesn't.
Whatever.
That's part of the lifestyle too. It's just like roll with it. Yeah. Oh, okay. There's a hurricane coming, so we're going there instead of here now. Okay. That's just the way it is. Oh, we need a boat part, and we've got to go to this area, or we won't be able to get a shipment. All right, let's go there.
Boat part. Yeah.
Hopefully, you'll be dealing with less boat parts.
Yeah, I already got to do a bunch of shit to Molly.
Yeah, she's right at that turning point
man,
where it's like she either needs a bunch of money invested in her very soon, or we need to get
well,
a
even still, we need to put, like, she needs a new prop. She needs.
Oh yeah, there's certain things we're going to do regardless. Yeah.
She needs new prop. She needs a transmission fixed, and I need to put that new upgraded cooling system on the engine. And you got to finish the woodwork. There's like a whole shitload of stuff we need to do before we, you know, either put her up or sell her or whatever we're going to do with her. And it's, you know, it's like, and if you're talking about whatever new boat we get, if there's a project involved with that, it's like, I just, you know, stacking my workload up to a level that I'm extremely uncomfortable with. But
Becky said she can't join us in airport today. I'm like, Becky, don't worry about it. We're going to be there for like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we weren't going down and staying there for a long period of time.
No.
It was more like we're going to go down and grab a sandwich.
Yeah, we're gonna go grab a sandwich.
Yeah.
Say hello to John and then.
It was more like just letting people know that those awesome sandwiches are available.
Neil took his boat out of the water. So
I was so sad.
we don't have a boat to go play on anymore.
Yep. No more hanging out in his cockpit when we don't have a cockpit. Bill says, January, you're going to need a parker and boots. Yep. We came up in January last year.
She's going to need a parker and boots.
Yeah, he's not going to come up this time.
I'm not coming up this year. Yeah, that's something I've decided no.
Yeah. It's going to be great, though. I'm going to spend like a week, and he's going to be out of town for a couple days, and yeah. And then, and you'll probably be in Port St. Lucie, Stuart.
I'll be somewhere. I won't be in Port St. Lucie. I'll be in like John Beach or. I don't know if I'll be in Peck Lake.
Somewhere within a couple hours of all that.
I'll be somewhere in the Stuart environs. So if there's anybody down there that wants to keep me occupied for a week, let me know.
And I'm bummed our friend Ed Starboard, who is on another endeavor, he's on a 42, was coming through Wrightsville this week. We missed him because we were up here.
No.
I'm like, oh man, Ed came through right when we came up to Maine. Damn.
Yeah.
But Yeah, he was only staying for like
We
a
need to
night.
turn that couple on to his Facebook page about the inlets.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Good call.
Ed Starboard runs an exceptionally well done Facebook page, inlets of the eastern U.S. or something like that.
I think that's exactly what it is.
And it's basically people getting on and giving updated information about all the inlets they've been in on the eastern U.S. And you can, and they've got like a little tutorial thing. It's like, this is how you use this website. Like, you get on, you search for your inlet. So don't just get on the thing and say, like, has anybody been through here? It's like, no, shut up. Get on do a search of the inlet and see what people have posted. Because if you've been through it and you wanted to post, you've posted it. You don't have to ask about it.
And it's a Facebook page, not a website. So you go to Inlets of the Eastern U.S. and like Galen said, it's like you're not going to see any, hey, has anybody had any problems? And no, you do a search for Wrightsville, and then the most recent comment about Wrightsville is at the top of that thread. You can add to
And
it.
what's even better is, like, if you're heading down and all of a sudden you need to duck in, and you're like, oh shit, and like you're having a hard time figuring out what the name of this particular inlet is, and you're looking at it and you're like, can I get through here? You get on Google Maps. They have a link to Google Maps, and you can actually like zoom in to wherever you want to, and then you can get the information on Google Maps. So I don't know. It's just exceptionally well done for Facebook.
And using it a little differently than a lot of people would, like setting it up in a way that's just perfect for cruisers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's definitely, we've utilized that numerous times.
Oh yeah, and added to it too. Just like on Navionics, you can put comments and put anchorage notes so that other people can see those.
And you put your
get
tracks up too. You can put a lot of people put the tracks, like I went through on this date, I have a 5.5 foot draft, and this is the track I took. So you can take a track and put it on your plotter, and you can follow that track up the inlet.
like, oh, I've got a 5.5
you
foot
don't have
too.
to-
So yeah.
So you don't have to worry about, or worry a lot less about, is there shoaling, am I going to hit? It's like you follow this person's track, and you hope it hasn't changed in the past week or two, and it's or however long ago it was. So I don't know.
But people get really excited when it's like somebody has just gone through in the last couple of weeks, and you're about to go through that area, and it's like, oh, I also have a 6 foot keel. If I just follow this guy's tracks, I should be fine because he was fine. It's just helping each other out a lot.
Got this little humidity thing. Keep.
Oh, that's clever.
You stick it between the strings. It has a little. It's not really a sponge, but it is a sponge. Something that absorbs moisture. You soak it for a while, wring it out, and you put it in here. And during the winter months, I've got a little humidity checker right here. During the winter months, it keeps your guitar from getting cracked or it keeps it from drying the wood. Because what happens is the wood dries out, and this might crack. This is very vulnerable. This because there's tension on here. But what the real problem is if your wood shrinks in your neck, its frets don't shrink, so they'll start poking out and they'll start breaking. You can see there's some binding, that white binding. It'll actually start cracking through that white binding. I've got a little humidifier in here, and I'm gonna get some more from Randy whenever he opens his shop up.
I haven't seen one like that before. That's really cool.
Yeah, actually, Ginny actually bought this.
Oh,
it came with
it was
it.
in the bag. Oh.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get one for all the guitars, and for the electric guitars, I'll get one that just they look like a little snake and they stay in the case. Because I have some actually nice guitars now, so I don't want them to, be ruined because they're up here in the winter.
Well, and
this I don't know if I told you this. She has a name.
oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no, you didn't tell me.
I'm calling her Fiddlehead after my mother.
Oh,
Yeah, because it has like the fender scroll on it. Kind of looks like a fiddlehead, and it has on the fender. I don't know if you can see that it has like a little extra insignia on the fender.
love that.
So yeah,
That's perfect.
so that's her name now.
FH, Fiddlehead. And if you didn't know, Fiddlehead's huge in Maine. There's like Fiddlehead season, and people in the woods and collect big bags of them and freeze them.
Oh my god, my mother. Fishing and fiddleheads were like, they would get in this canoe and they would go up north, and they'd be going down these rivers in the middle of friggin' nowhere, and they'd be fishing the whole time. And then if they went past a spot that had fiddleheads, my mother would everything. You'd stop everything.
It's a pack of Fiddleheads.
They would drag the boat over and tie it off to a tree, and the next couple hours would be my mother and waiters out there friggin' picking fiddleheads.
They're so good.
Everything stopped. And then got to wherever they were camping, they would cook up all the fish, and they'd boil the fiddleheads, and they'd always bring a big thing of vinegar with them. And yeah, that was fish and fiddleheads is what they friggin' lived on.
And they're very plentiful around here. Just you get to a certain point in the year, and they're just all through the woods and the edge of your backyards and stuff like that.
If you don't know them, they look like when ferns first start, before they unfurl, they just come. They have like a little fuzzy curly thing at the top. That's what they look like. And
they're really great with garlic and butter or vinegar.
And you'll see them, people like on the side of the roads in the cars, and they'll have like little signs that say clean fiddleheads or fresh fiddleheads, and people will go pick them and they'll sell them for, I don't know how much they sell them for, but they'll just put their car to the side of the road and put up a sign, say fresh fiddleheads, and people
or farmers markets.
Yeah,
or,
stop right in, grab fiddleheads off these people. And
you go to a farmer's market and somebody's got those on the table, they're going to be gone in like 15 minutes because people are like, oh, fiddleheads. I don't have to go get them. You can't just buy them in the store. You can't just go in a...
I think you can. You can buy them at Henny's.
Can you? I don't remember ever seeing them.
I don't know. You don't need to, because you can just buy them
Just go out
off the side of the road, or go pick them if you want to. I remember being out in the friggin' by the airport. She found a place out by the airport. We used to go out there for hours.
Wow.
Fiddlehead. I don't even remember what they taste. I've never had them in years. So they might be gross. I don't know.
I like them. We're up for about a week. And Mom, yes. We're responding to questions. Wow, lots of traffic I hear. Pat, yes, yes. We're right on Western Avenue or Route 9 in Newburgh, Maine and all. And it's just the traffic just whizzes by. When we pull out of the driveway, we're at the top of the hill, and there's a big hill before and a big hill after. And we're kind of part of the way up into the Dixmont mountain range. And when we come out of the driveway, we count to 12 and stare at the traffic from the other side and wait to make sure it's like a good solid 12 seconds to make sure anything down there has gone by before we try to pull out. Sometimes I count to 20 to make sure.
I usually count to 10, but
that's not enough.
I pulled out last night, and all of a sudden, bang, there was a car right there. I'm like, oh shit.
Not enough.
So
Fiddleheads remind me a little bit of asparagus, Nancy says. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, it's a little bit, because it is a little bit of an acidic taste, but they also are a green vegetable, They don't really taste earthy like a mushroom or something like that. And you can add sweetness to them really easily. Like they pick up on sweetness really easily. Anyway, they're pretty cool. Pretty cool vegetable. Yeah, I guess it would be a vegetable.
it's just like a Maine thing.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. Well, Nancy's not from Maine, but she's from New England. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that. I don't know how
I mean,
far
like,
the fiddleheads go.
in Baltimore eating fiddleheads. I haven't seen fiddleheads like out, like in down south. So
No, I haven't either.
doesn't mean they're not there.
We don't spend a lot of time traipsing around, people's yards and edges of woods and stuff like that either.
Well, no, but you'd see them either in the stores or on the side of the road.
True. Or the banks of like rivers that we've been on, or things
I'm
like
talking
that.
about people selling them.
Oh,
Yeah, there'd be people selling them.
yeah, yeah. If they were there, somebody would be making money
Somebody
off
would be
it
selling
if they were there.
Yeah.
You're absolutely correct there. Let's see if any last comment, and then let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, Nan. You're from Michigan. I don't know why I thought you were from New England. Is it because
Because she hung out in Massachusetts here for a while when we first met her.
And I'm trying to remember how I met Nancy. Was it through Women Who Sail New England? Is that why I confused with it?
Well,
That
she
might have been it.
introduced us to Todd.
That's right.
It wasn't the other way around.
Yeah,
She
you're right.
Introduced us to Todd. Yeah, because she messaged you and she was like, I got a good friend that's in that Anchorage right now.
That's right.
And he was up in Darvis Cove.
I'm sorry that my memory is so bad. It really is right now too. There's been so much stuff. Seriously, I have the L's.
Well, I think being kind of.
Oh yeah. She said, I was in New England for a couple seasons. That's how she got into the Woman Who Sailed New England.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got your state wrong. Originally.
I know because that's how they and Todd knew each other.
Yes, and we met through the book club. That's right. Yep, that's what I was thinking, Nancy. But I wasn't totally sure I was right about that. So thank you for reminding me. Christina said, you just put enough butter and garlic on it, and it doesn't matter. On anything. It's true. You are not wrong. And that's why she is an awesome kitchen witch.
We were
That's right.
invited up to Newfoundland last night to an artist community up there.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think that's a bad idea.
I don't think it's a bad idea either. It's like a big estate where they invite people to come in and do artistic things for a few months at a time, and you stay there for free.
No, you don't. No, you pay.
Let me finish. You stay there for free except for expenses, is what she told us. So you've got to pay your expense, I don't think they make you pay rent. I think they make you just pay for your electric and things like that.
That was not the impression. That was not the impression I got, so I might be wrong. But
Well, they're going to send us some information. But my impression was that you just had to pay your expenses while you were there, but they let you stay there for free, and it's and the only thing that they ask is that you do something in the community artistically, and it could be visual arts, music. I don't, but we're going to get more information. But it was a good friend of mine, April. Her mom and she were at the play that we went to last night, and her mom was telling us about it.
yeah.
It's kind of a cool idea.
But yeah, it was a cool idea, and it's like right down the road from their house. They have up there, and which is right on the bay, which we, stay in.
And shower there.
We won't need showers.
We won't need showers, but that was nice of her to say that. Nan says, sorry, there's one more comment from her, and just as soon as I find it, it disappears on me. Pat says, nice seeing you guys, gotta get dressed for the day. And that might be it. Oh, it's here. Becky said, I remember that my mom and your mom, dad, and Uncle Bob and Aunt Eileen, they couldn't wait to go get fiddleheads and dandelions.
Oh yeah, the dandelions. Yeah, I remember. I had the little dandelion diggers for years. I had those kicking around. I don't know what happened to them, but yeah, they ate dandelions, which is
Dandelion greens. Do they eat the heads or just the greens?
greens.
Yeah. The whole dandelion, though, is used, I believe, for. I went to a wedding once, played a wedding, years and years and years ago, where they had dandelion wine on every table. And that was about the tastiest wine I have ever tasted in my entire life. I've never seen it again in a store. But there was like a local farm that had produced this dandelion wine, and they had bottles on every table. And I'm fascinated by that. I'm like, what else can you do with dandelions? Yeah.
It's a weed, man. It's everywhere. Grows everywhere.
It says it's cheaper to fly to Europe than Newfoundland.
It is. I don't. It's so hard. It's even get to Nova Scotia. It's like it's such a big deal. It's right there. Why is it such a big freaking ordeal to get over there? I've wanted to go there for like years now, and it's kind of like every time we do it, it's kind of like, well, you know, there's just no easy way to get over
Yeah.
there. And okay, so you drive.
Yeah.
You know, you drive 8 hours, I guess. But
There must be rent companies that cross into Canada that you could drop off a car to.
oh,
there
you
must be
need
some
you
that
need a
know.
car though when you're over there.
Well, true. I mean,
But
depends on where we're going.
I'm thinking, well, you take the cat over, and that was actually the most economical thing that I found at one particular point. Anyway, it was a cat at that time it was going up to Portland. I guess it's not Norway, but
The cat is a fairy, if you don't know.
it was going out of Portland at that time. I guess they were kind of just starting to run it again. But anyways, yeah, it's so weird that traveling to maritime Canada, unless you're going to like New Brunswick, it's like
Complicated.
it's so complex, and it's like, but I can just get on a flight to friggin' Spain for like half the price.
Oh, especially, what was that? What was the airline we were looking
Hey,
at?
Christina, why don't we meet up in Spain? You want to meet up at like Barcelona and
Oh
friggin'
my gosh.
hang out in Barcelona for a week or two? That'd be fun. You're
Yes, I do.
going on a fun trip too, or maybe you've already gone on it. But yeah, there's something she was gonna do.
I don't know. I think she's already gone. We can last it. I think so.
But yeah. I think the only
She says, yes!
I'm down with Portugal. Actually, Portugal. 'Cause we got friends in the Azores, right?
Yeah. We got friends everywhere.
Yeah, let's go hang out in the Azores. It's kind of
It's a lot easier to fly there
yeah.
than to take the boat.
Azores isn't actually if you like,
Depending on where we...
you're starting off from like Newfoundland.
Oh, well, yeah.
I mean, it's a trip. It's crossing the Atlantic. It's no small feat, but it's not like crossing like to Hawaii or something. It's it's
A lot of people do
pretty
it.
much there.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's definitely on a lot of sailors' bucket lists. Of
I
ones they
don't
wanna do.
really have a desire to cross an ocean, but I would like to go hang out in Europe for a while. I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna go over in the next like 5 years. I just take like a month or two and just literally fuck off in Europe. That'd be so much fun. Start in Ireland, and hopefully I can get off the methotrexate by then. Got some Guinness.
There you go.
Well, the Guinness NA is pretty good.
You can have it. You just can't have a lot of it.
I can have it, but the problem is, you get me in an actual Irish pub, I think
Stopping might be hard.
stopping might be hard.
Mhm. Yeah, man, how much fun would we have going over and just... I have enough connections to people in Ireland right now that I think we might be able to go over and stay for free with people.
There we go.
And just hit a bunch of the Irish pubs and do a whole bunch of the jam sessions. And how awesome would that be?
I'd be down. And we make friends everywhere we go anyways. It's kind of like just stay in an area, do what we do here, basically. It's like stay in an area until we meet somebody like from like Germany is like, dude, yeah, come hang out in Germany for a while. Okay. Fine. Actually, I know somebody in Germany, in Minden.
Oh,
So, yeah. Sure, he put us up for a night too, musician out there. I want to end up in like Prague or someplace. Yeah, some jazz club.
dingy, dark,
Yeah.
lots of cigarette smoke in the air.
Yeah. Some like,
Grizzly guy in the corner,
yeah.
playing bass with his hung out.
You know, the kind of place where you like you could wake up, you know, missing a kidney in a bathtub full of ice at any point.
And you might it'd still be like, oh, it's an amazing trip.
Yeah. Yeah, I want that. All right, we gotta head out and
Do things.
do things. We gotta go eat sandwiches.
One last check of comments if I can get it to come up. Christina says we have direct flights to Barcelona from Halifax now.
What? It might be cheaper for us to fly to Barcelona and fly to Halifax
It might be.
than it would be.
Yes. Yes.
All right, Barcelona.
Okay. How cheap are we talking?
You know what? You know why I picked Barcelona is because they're I don't know how it is now, but their fees and their tax were a lot less than flying. Like it was cheaper at one point to fly into Barcelona and take the train to London than it was to fly into London. But I don't know how it is now. That was decades ago.
We should probably start using our hotspot.
Yeah, probably. All right. Thank you, everybody, again. And I don't know. We might be on a travel day next week, but we'll do something. Yeah, I have no clue. I have no clue what's going on, but we'll try to get on and do something next Sunday. Try and make it consistently at 11 o'clock.
We seem to be able to make that a lot easier than 10:30
Yeah. Yeah.
for whatever reason.
Because we're, lazy.
Have a great day.
See you guys.